Next IS wishes its readers a happy and prosperous new year. Namaskar, welcome to PT Pointers, and in this video, we will cover major headlines of the Hindu, Indian Express, and Press Information Bureau. So, without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion. And our first headline is related to MGNREGA, and it is in the news because from now onwards, wages under MGNREGA will be paid only through an Aadhaar based payment system, which requires the Aadhaar details of workers to be seeded to their job cards. Now let's know more about MGNREGA. So friends, it is a demand-driven wage employment scheme which aims to provide at least 100 days of guaranteed wage employment in a financial year to every rural household whose adult members volunteer to do unskilled manual work. And under MGNREGA, at least 1/3 of the beneficiaries have to be women. Our next headline is related to Finance Commission, and it is in the news because recently government appointed former Niti Aayog Vice Chairman Arvind Pangadia as the chairman of the 16th Finance Commission. Now let's know more about Finance Commission. So friends, it is a constitutional body and it is constituted by the president under Article 280 of the Constitution. It evaluates state of finances of the union and state governments, recommend the sharing of taxes between them, and lay down the principles determining distribution of these taxes among the states. Our next headline is related to National Investigation Agency, and it is in the news because recently National Investigation Agency achieved a phenomenal conviction rate of 94.7% in 2023. Now let's know more about the agency. So friends, it has been constituted under the National Investigation Agency Act 2008 to investigate and prosecute offences affecting the sovereignty, security and integrity of India, security of state, friendly relations with foreign states, and offences under acts enacted to implement international treaties, agreements, conventions, resolution of United States. Our next headline is related to ExpoSat, which will be launched by Indian Space Research Organization, and it is the India's first dedicated polarimetry mission to study various dynamics of bright astronomical X-ray sources in extreme conditions. It carries two payloads, namely POLIX, which stands for Polarimetry Instrument in X-rays, and next is EXPECT, which stands for X-ray spectroscopy and timing. Our next headline is related to Delhi Arogya Kosh scheme, which is a registered society, and it provides financial assistance to the extent of 5 lakh to the needy eligible patients for treatment of any illness or disease in government hospital. Our next headline is related to Udala Yoga, which was launched by Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas in 2016, and it aims to provide clean cooking fuel to poor households across the country, and under it, a deposit-free LPG connection is provided to adult women from poor households, and its beneficiaries are identified either from socio-economic caste census list or from 7 other identified categories such as scheduled caste households, scheduled tribes households, most backward classes, beneficiaries of PM Awas Yojana Gramin, beneficiaries of Antyodaya Anna Yojana, forest dwellers, residents of islands or river islands, tea garden or ex-tea garden workers, or poor households not covered under the above categories. Our next headline is related to Desert Cyclone 2024, which is a joint military exercise between India and UAE, and it is scheduled to take place in Rajasthan from January 2nd to 15. It aims to boost interoperability through exchange of knowledge and best practices in urban operations. And do you know friends, first ever India-UAE Joint Air Force exercise took place in September 2008 in Abu Dhabi. Our next and last headline is related to National Street Food Festival 2023, which is recently concluded in New Delhi. It was organized by National Association of Street Vendors of India, and do you know friends, it is the first zero waste street food festival in India, and stalls from 22 Indian states along with from Turkey, Afghanistan and Nepal participated in the festivals. So with this, let's conclude our today's discussion. Thanks for listening, and for regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.